Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Nerds with Guns.
We're back. So
Yes, sir.
here's the video I set out a little teaser to last time. We're going to start with some stuff that I've seen on CensorTube, YouTube, demonetization tube, whatever you want to call it
It's
lately.
the demonetization station. Flake, fucking.
Oh, yeah. Here's a warning. If you're a snowflake, see ya.
Run.
All right. So here we have Miss Jackson Lee talking about how heavy an AR-15 is. Sean?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
How heavy is it?
Maybe 2 boxes. What do you think? Maybe 2 boxes? Maybe 3?
Make-
Well, mine's a little heavier because it's got
It's,
a scope. I mean, somebody's is heavier.
That's a fully loaded box.
It's one fully loaded box. Somebody needs to clean out their box. You get what I'm saying? All right. So now that we've got that thing out of the way, shall we?
Let's do it.
Do it.
AR-15 in my hand. I wish I had it.
Wish I hadn't held it in my hand like it's a plague rat.
Plague.
Don't bring that voodoo here, boy.
It's as heavy
Don't bring
as
that juju down on
10
me.
boxes that you might be moving.
2 boxes.
And the bullet that is utilized, a 50 caliber, these kinds of bullets.
Wait. This is a 50 caliber. There's one in here somewhere. This is what an AR shoots. Wait a second here. Okay, wait. There we go. That's a better comparison. I think this is how they see them. What do you think?
Yeah,
I think 50 cal AR. But oh.
One of these things is not like the other.
Who the hell is that?
Oh wait, no. I hit the wrong one.
That's where you're wrong.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that. All right. No. I think mine's less than 9 pounds.
Yeah, something
Loaded.
like that. Fully loaded.
It's fully loaded. What is it? A fucking car?
Yes.
Yes.
God damn it, Bobby.
What in the hell did you tell him that for?
I don't know.
You shouldn't have told him that.
Let's proceed.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Need to be licensed and do not need to be on the streets.
I've never seen one walking down the streets.
How does a gun walk down the street?
I don't know. I think it's the same way a gun gets off of a shelf and shoots somebody.
Yeah, just magically.
It just fucking happens. I mean,
goes
God
off.
forbid one of the few guns I have around here that are on loan to me from individuals for our videos.
That you found at the bottom of the ocean?
Oh, no. They're going to the bottom of the ocean tomorrow. I borrowed these expensive hammers, basically, because they are tools. And I'm just going to go throw them in the ocean. Not yet. Let's see who wins the election.
So I think the House, once it votes, I hope there will be members that are Republicans and Democrats that will be American.
Look at this guy in the background, right there. He's like,
He's
oh my God, I've heard some stupid shit before, but this is a whole new
like,
level.
He's like, you hearing it? What is that?
What in the hell did you tell him that for?
Oh, sorry.
Who the hell is that?
I apologize.
The hell, man? Throwing my tape measure around.
That their tape measure?
Son, have you lost your mind?
I think I might have.
All right. So, it just aren't liberals supposed to be all about education?
Not these days.
Well, they're going to take the moral road, is what they're doing, and well, no, I mean they are. They try. Well, they try to make it look like they're taking the moral road, so you can't have an educated debate with them.
No, because they don't want to hear your side.
They don't want to listen to the facts. If you say, and these are real numbers, we'll put the link. We'll put the links in the description. But here's the real numbers, okay? Just to get into this, let's start it off a little bit. So, what are 2 big problems that everybody loves to talk about? There's gun control and drugs, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. So, would you read this staggering number?
Gun deaths in all of 2017, 39,373.
773.
That's what I said.
39,000.
773.
Okay, I thought you said okay, anyway. So that's all gun deaths, okay, in 2017. And the reason we're only using 2017 is because there's been no information released on 2018 or currently in 2019 yet that I can find personally. So let's
Now, why do you think that is?
because there's an election coming up, you can get about the information. So let's
Right.
remove people who have used a firearm to commit suicide. Okay, if we remove those 23,854 people, we're left with under 16,000 gun deaths in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
We're at 15,919. That's still a staggering number, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's millions of people dying every day.
Should we remove people who have died due to law enforcement?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's remove those people. Let me get to my right page here. So we are going to remove 553 people, which leaves us with 5,366 people. Okay. Let's remove those who were, say, unintentional deaths, accidental things like that shouldn't happen.
All right.
So let's remove those 486 people. We're left with 14,880 deaths. That's still a big number. That's very sad. Let's remove the undetermined circumstances, which there was a gunshot related into the death. May not have been cause of death or whatever. Let's remove those 338 people.
Okay.
So we're down to 14,542. That's still tragic. Okay, both sides can agree that one gun death
That's too
is
much.
is too many. We all can agree on that. Okay. Now we're not going to mention the 500,000 to 3 million times a year a gun is used to save somebody's life. We won't mention that at all. Okay,
No.
we can't mention that.
And that'll never be in the media.
No, it's not. Not unless you watch somebody conservative,
Yeah.
like Louder with Chowder, Colion Noir, even is it Ben Shapiro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, he is definitely kind of the oddball one out there.
A little bit.
He is, and I say that with respect. He's another educated
But
gentleman.
he's a lawyer, isn't he?
Colion Noir is an attorney.
But I thought Ben was also...
Ben Shapiro. I'm not sure. I believe he is a journalist in some capacity or another. I don't remember.
I know he does a podcast.
Right. Yeah, a lot of people do now. But he's definitely the interesting one. You wouldn't think he was very grassroots, but
No.
a lot of the stuff I watch of him at least is. So I kind of like his stuff. I love watching him trap people into a continuous loop of
And that's...
but my feelings.
Yeah. That's what I like about him is like he's a no bullshit kind of guy, and he's like doesn't care about people's feelings.
Yeah, but we'll get back to him in a second. So let's be fair. Let's try and make this as
Biased as possible.
no. Let's make it unbiased. Let's give gun deaths an unfair number, and we'll include unintentional, undetermined, and we'll include law enforcement. We're going to remove only those deaths that were suicidal or that were suicide deaths.
Okay.
We'll remove that from our number totally. Okay, so that leaves us with the 15,919. So let's compare that to what else was we going to do? Drugs, right? Because that was another big topic everybody likes to kind of brush under the rug and make a big deal.
Well, that's the big thing in our region is
Yeah.
there's a big opioid
Oh
crisis.
my God, yes. Well, I mean, we don't live that far from the meth highway,
Yeah.
which is State Route 21. So let's talk about overdoses. In 2017, there was 70,237. But drugs are illegal. That shouldn't happen. Drugs are illegal. We can legislate that away.
No, that's opioids, right?
It's just all overdoses. I just went general, all overdoses.
Well, that's also synthetic then.
Probably.
It's Probably to include meth and heroin.
Probably, but I mean, but overdoses are overdose, right?
Yeah.
If we're gonna compare, if we're gonna do what the less conservative media, let's go the hype media wants to do, let's run these numbers down together. So 70,237, but drugs are illegal, aren't they?
Yeah.
Did that stop any one of those 70,000 people?
Negative.
Okay, and don't get me wrong. I do feel terrible that there was a loss of life on that scale. I really do. But that 40,000 people that died of gun deaths, the media has covered and covered and covered sensationally. It's they're killing our babies in the streets.
Yeah.
And they're doing this, they're doing that.
Our kids in our schools.
Yeah. You realize almost twice the number of people died from overdose. Where's that coverage? I don't see that. I don't. I mean, I hear about it. I hear about tragedies all the time. I mean, it's kind of the world we live in.
See, that kind of makes the point, like, okay, drugs are illegal, but people still get a hold of them. So, I mean, if you make guns illegal, there's still going to be the same amount of violent crime and murders.
They're just going to use different weapons. I'll pull up a video next about that. But
I was just making a point.
I get the point you're making, and it's a fair point. Let me ask you a question. I want you to admit to breaking a law on camera here. You just came from work.
Yeah.
Took you a little less time than it should. Did you break the law on speed?
I did not.
Have you ever sped?
Who hasn't?
Let's legislate away speeding. Oh, wait! We already tried that. Oh, my God. Do you see what we're getting at here? The only thing that these laws are going to affect are law-abiding citizens. You can't take one whole group of people. I honestly think they're trying to make Republicans into felons. Yeah. They've already listed the NRA as a terrorist organization. No, they actually put it into legislation that the NRA is a terrorist organization.
Because they're a well-armed militia.
But the NRA has nothing to do with the militia. The NRA was started to teach after the Civil War, was started to, because the Union felt like...
They've been around that long?
Yeah. They were like, yeah, you guys suck at shooting, so we're going to create a club for privileged white people, and we're going to start a club, and it's going to be a rifle club. We're going to teach you all how to shoot, and that way we can still be superior. It changed leadership a few times, and the directives changed. There's a really good video on how the NRA fought for a lot of civil rights for a lot of people in the African American community. I don't have the information on that one yet, but again, I'm going to mention this gentleman because he's articulate, well-spoken, and educated. Check out Coleon Noir. He's got a great video on it. Check it out.
Let's proceed with this one.
This one's pretty much shot.
Okay.
Let's go to...
When it goes to the floor of the house, and they'll...
Oh, shut up. Nobody cares, lady. Let's go to... Oh, my eyes are drying out here.
Oh, you're trying to find that one.
Oh, let's see here. Let's, this should be just the... There we go.
If you want to protect yourself, get a double-barrel shotgun. Have the shells a 12-gauge shotgun.
12-gauge shotgun. Where's that AR round? It's so small I can't find it. There it is. Okay, so 12-gauge to an AR right there. Okay, AR 12.
And I promise you, as I told my wife, we live in an area that's wooded and some...
And you also have Secret Service protecting your house with
Guns.
AR-15s. Why? Because what was it? Was it the DOJ or the DOD that classified these as the best police defense rifle they can get their hands on?
It's probably DOJ.
I think so. Not sure.
DOD is Department of Defense.
Yeah, but it was one of those two big government
Yeah,
organizations
it's probably DOD.
that listed that as the best police defense weapon. So this double barrel shotgun, I'm gonna have to take my headphones
So
off.
you can dispense freedom in 30-round mags.
With my freedom stick, yes. Okay, so what he's talking about would be this one, and mine's only a single barrel, but this is what Joe Biden wants you to purchase. Gotta back up here. Is one of these. This is 16 gauge, but same idea. So if you will grab me one of those shells from out of there. So with a rifle or with a gun like this, you got to break it open like this. You put in your shell, and if you have what he's talking about is a double barrel. Flip it on its bottom, see if it's 16. No. Okay, so you load your shell here. You close it. Pull the hammer back, squeeze it, and then bang. And then you gotta reset it, put your shell in there, do it again, and then do that. That's what he wants you to do. Okay? Just fire indiscriminately into the air.
They're already in your house, but let's shoot off into the air.
Yeah, because now they're aware that you're there awake and you're ready to defend yourself.
And you're pretty much out of ammo because you
Well,
just shot it off.
Pretty much. I'm going to take the mag out of this. Scary, deadly.
Thank you for calling it a magazine.
What?
And you didn't call it a f***ing clip.
Yeah, I've had it for a little while. So I'm going to take... Okay, so I'm going to let you check this because I'm going to have to kind of go over your head with this here.
Yes, sir. It is clear.
Excellent. So instead of taking something like this and standing in your room, because I'm not going to go downstairs. If somebody's going to steal my TV, they're going to steal my TV.
Yeah.
But if they come upstairs near me or my dogs,
They're coming to hurt you.
they're coming to hurt you. And they're probably not coming alone.
Yep.
So instead of that, 2 rounds. Oh, wait, there's 4 people? Now what do? Well, get your pistol that we're going to try and limit to 5 rounds. No. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to put a 30-round mag in there, and then I'm going to sit in my closet and wait for them to come through the door. Because this right here is shorter than that 12. Well, yeah,
12
the 12
gauge,
gauge, 16 gauge, whatever. I'm going to have a little bit more mobility, and I'm going to be able to hunker down, and I can shoot this from a kneeling position or even an awkward position without getting knocked on my backside.
Yep.
But no, let's just go with a standard shotgun. Good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Try and shoot this. I know it looks like I'm pointing it right at his head. It's actually way, way back behind his head and pointed in a safe direction.
Perspective.
Yes. But let's use this. Oh, shit. They're coming to the left. Oh, dang. No swing.
It's not very mobile in a close quarters.
No. But that's what they want you to use. What they want to do is they want to disarm you to rely on them. Okay? Ask China how that's going right now. Well, ask Hong Kong how that's going. Because I guarantee you, those people over there that are fighting for the right to say what they want aren't gonna have they don't have a prayer in the world.
Much secluded. I said, Jill, if there's ever a problem, just walk out on the balcony here or walk out, put that double barrel shotgun and fire 2 blasts outside the house.
2
I promise
blasts.
you, who's ever coming in is not going to, you don't need an AR-15. It's harder to aim. It's harder to use.
Wrong. You are so fucking wrong. Okay? I got to censor my mouth there. You're a moron. God dang. Oops, sorry about that. Look, I know some of you guys love this man, but good Lord. Dude, have you ever held a firearm? Or are you just going to leave it to the X amount of people that are carrying pistols and ARs and shotguns and everything else around you to protect you? If you don't have the right to defend yourself, you don't have the right to anything else.
No. If they take the second, you say goodbye to free speech, life, liberty, pursuit of happiness.
Let's continue this frickin' atrocity.
And in fact, you don't need 30 rounds to protect yourself.
So how many rounds do we need?
I think 120 per.
'Cause-
We should go get some drums.
Because politicians know exactly what we need.
Yeah, because Mr. Let me bail my son out of frickin' Ukraine prison here. That's another story. We'll do that one later.
Buy a shotgun.
Buy a shotgun. Buy a shotgun. Buy a shotgun. Buy a shotgun.
Pretty much telling us to buy anything but an AR-15.
Well, they want to get rid of so-called assault weapons. Because it says AR, so it's an assault rifle, right? That's what that means, doesn't it? AR means assault rifle?
Negative.
Oh, okay. Well, what does that mean?
Well, I don't know the current legislation or whatever, or literature, but I believe it's Armalite 15.
You would be correct. The legislation on that doesn't matter. Armalite is the
No,
original designer of that rifle. Colt bought out there.
No, I meant the current facts.
Right, but it still means Armalite. It's an Armalite rifle design. Colt bought their patent when they went under,
Well,
and then a lot of people started building their own.
Recently, I read that it meant something else, but
It stands for Armalite rifle. It really does. I promise you. So, what did you think about that? Being a former military member, what did you think about just fire indiscriminately into the air?
well, I mean, they're not. AR-15s are not hard to aim,
They're easier.
but I mean, well, we had the version of it, like the M16, which
Right.
is a little different, but not. And it's so easy to aim and shoot it, but I mean, to walk off. I mean, from what it sounds to me, it may be out of context or whatever, but he's saying someone's about to break into your house, and then you walk outside and shoot a shotgun.
Two blasts.
Yeah,
Like it's a bad adult-rated movie. Two blasts right out.
yeah, right. or hentai, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, but like, yeah, it don't make sense that you would just walk outside and shoot off 2 rounds,
Right.
because he's pretty much saying that you shouldn't defend yourself. You should try to scare them off with said shotgun.
Right. Now, let's say you use something as compared to a slug.
So
Which-
410.
Yeah, that's 410. I just wanted to bring it in for comparison. This is a 1 ounce slug. Okay, 1 ounce doesn't sound like a lot, but let me put it out there so that way some of these people that are so against gun control can stand. You know that little bottle of green sticky stuff you're buying because you're liberals or whatever the hell you want to call it. That's what this piece of lead in here weighs, okay? You fire that indiscriminately into the air, it'll come down and kill somebody. Birdshot, not so much. It's going to make a lot of noise, and if you're not aiming it directly at someone within, I think it's like 20...
I don't know exactly, but I mean, if you shoot someone at close range, all it's gonna do is just fucking embed in their skin.
Yeah, if you shot them personally with it, yeah, they're probably going to run off. But something like the slug, if you shoot that indiscriminately into the air, it could come down somewhere off your property and harm an innocent. And as an avid person for the Second Amendment and a gun owner,
But-
I don't want to see anybody hurt.
But according to him, that's only if you're in a wooded area.
Well, his wooded area on his however many acres he can afford.
Tell you what, though, there gotta be some good robbers to get through the freaking.
Secret Service?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, come on.
I mean,
You don't want to hear the knock on the door. Who's there? We will ask the questions.
we will be asking the questions. Come with me. Sit down.
But, no, I mean, you shoot something like birdshot into the air, it's going to hurt if it comes down on somebody, but it's not going to leave that much damage. But I'm sorry, somebody's coming into my home and they're armed. They're not going to care what the laws say. They're already breaking the law.
See, that's the thing too. Is like people are getting in trouble because they defended themselves when the perpetrators clearly had handguns.
In an intent to do harm.
Yeah.
There's several videos on that.
But several people have gone to jail for defending themselves against those people because those people that broke in were killed.
Right. And that's asinine. They broke in intending to do me harm and I defend myself? Bullshit.
So for defending your life, you get to go to prison. Mm-hmm. To read you a fact that I found.
Oh, by all means, sir.
So I found this on justfacts.com, and it says, Americans' vulnerability to violent crime. So it says 42% of Americans will be the victim of a completed violent crime, assault, robbery, or rape in the course of their lives. 83% of Americans will be victim of an attempt or completed violent crime. 52% of Americans will be the victim on attempted or completed more than once. So your odds of being assaulted, robbed, or raped is fairly high.
Yeah, but you can't legislate away evil, okay?
No.
There's bad things that happen in this world all the time. It's one of those things. If you take away the Second Amendment, you lose all the others. It's
not if, it's just when.
Oh, yeah, but you can't legislate away people's ill intent. You can't.
No.
You're only taking them out of... You're only taking firearms out of the hands of gun owners that have bought them legally. Well, we need background checks. Every time you buy a gun, you get a background check.
Hey, I got a related fact for that.
Okay.
So it's a case that was taken in 2004 of state prisoners who possessed guns during crimes of which they were jailed for. 40% got their gun through an illegal or street source. 37% got it through their family or friends. 7.3% at a retail store. 2.6% at a pawn shop. Less than 1% at a gun show. And less than 0.5% at a flea market.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't surprise me. You're not going to be able to take away the criminal's ability to get guns. It's not going to happen.
And until you can crack down on the so-called illegal street source, they're going to find a way.
Even then, though, you got the right connections, you'll get them. That's the thing. You'll always get them. Should we keep picking on Joe Biden? Or should we move on to Beto?
Let's go, yeah. Let's go.
All right. Hell yes, we're taking your AR-15s and your AK-47s. Should we start with that one?
Sure.
Okay.
You said, quote, Americans who own AR-15s and AK-47s will have to sell them to the government, all of them. You know, the critics call this confiscation. Are you proposing taking away...
The critics call it a confiscation? Wait, isn't that by definition what it is?
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, okay. I was a little confused.
Don't try to fucking church it up.
I mean, I'm only a high school graduate, but I really thought we're going to take them away from you, whether you want them or not, whether you want to give them to us or not, was confiscation.
Yeah, it's asinine.
At least that's what the teachers called it when they were taking away my cell phone from me using it in class.
Yeah,
we're confiscating that for the day.
Yeah.
They didn't say, we're going to buy that back from you for the day.
Yeah, we're like...
Bruh. I gotta...
What in the hell?
Look, any loss of life, especially with children, is terrible. It really is. Mm-hmm. Taking away guns from law-abiding citizens will not help. Get rid of the gun-free zones.
Oh, you mean the fish in the barrel? Oh.
You can't say that. You're going to trigger me. You're using fact to dispel my moral high ground here.
Just saying, if more people were open to it and, discussed safety.
Dude, I'd love to discuss this with somebody who had an opposite viewpoint. I really would. No offense. I mean, you're great company and all, but we pretty much agree on everything.
Well, I mean,
especially with firearms.
Right. And It would be nice to have someone that was open to the conversation.
And that's the thing. Yeah. You know,
Next time we are Nerds with Guns.
thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Hey everyone, it's Frank. Please like, share, and subscribe. But please also keep in mind, even though this was kind of a let's make fun of the uninformed people video, I do want to let you know that our Second Amendment rights are very important. Don't give them away. Without them, it's just a matter of time before they take the rest. And there's nothing you can do to stop it after we give away our Second Amendment. It seriously is the most important. Please like, subscribe, share. Stay safe, shoot a lot, keep on target. Thank you.